Hello, hello. It's Saggy Joe. Been a while. Um, yeah, I just got a lot of stuff that came up the past few months. Mainly because I got kind of lazy, so I will apologize for that. For like, I don't know, the one person that will watch this video. Anyways, that's not the focus of this conversation. I just want to say what's up. What's up, all you guys and gals out there? I hope that your life's been fruitful and has been good. I mean, I always get the weirdest shit that happens to me all the time. So, life has been up and down recently, more down than up. But, things are looking up, and I can only hope for the best from this point onwards. Um, I am back with doing nursing. It's still part of the program. I'm just going through some of the student loan issues that I'm going through with right now. I did register for one course, but you had to pay first, and then you get the loans later. I might either go to the campus on tomorrow or Wednesday, see what's up, see if they can help me out with my job application. But this is my final goal. You know what I mean? So like, it's whatever job I have right now. Ooh, am I allowed to vocalize this? Well, I hope my manager doesn't find this. But whatever job I hope I have right now, I don't care if I job hop. You know what I mean? My end goal is to become a registered practitioner nurse, and then kind of do a couple of years of that, and then see if I still want to move up to become a registered nurse. At least that's how it works here in Canada. And I just wanted to let you guys know. Hey, I'm 30. I made this decision when I was 29, and a lot of people, think that's too late. And I, encourage you to, if you have the privilege that I do, I'm single and I still live with my parents. Yeah. Oh, I live in my parents' basement. So yes, I am a conventional loser. Okay, I get that. But at the same time, I've always tried to move up. And last 4 years, I did move up. I moved up a lot in terms of position, in terms of salary, in terms of responsibilities. All that I moved up. And you know what? It's not that life's not for me at this moment. You know what I mean? Like I can't be bothered with retail anymore. It's just you can make a lot of money, but the work life balance is just never there. You always got to be talking. You always, it's like I'm just thinking like if I have my own family or I want to travel, what can I do? What can I do? But I would encourage you guys, once you get that privilege, just to see what your options are and don't be afraid to go back to school. At least if you're here in Canada, the U.S. is different. Of course, I have a lot of privileges. Being a citizen definitely helps. I don't have to worry about my paperwork. I don't have to worry about getting kicked out or applying, studying down for a life, and not knowing whether or not that life will continue. So it really depends on you guys and your situation. I'm not encouraging you out of ignorance. I understand a lot of people, don't have the same freedom that I do, but my parents moved here for a reason. They moved here just so that I could have these privileges, and I would be remiss not to take advantage of it. Although they don't, they hate it. Um, they think of me the same way most people do, that I'm a loser. And that's okay. Uh, you know, it's hard to take seriously some people's opinions of you, especially when they constantly put you down. And I might go through that in another video. I don't want to kind of ramble on about that because I just wanted to update y'all. You know, I tried to work on my single status, didn't work out. Didn't work out, and it's not going to. And I think I might just stay single. And honestly, I don't see myself dating anytime soon. What happened to me was pretty devastating, and It's it's a story for another day. Made a lot of mistakes, and I can see that I still have a lot of room to grow. And you know, I hope that you guys realize that too. You can't always be on this growth trajectory, but you can still grow a little bit. Be the better person than you were yesterday, and I hope that a lot of you are able to see that. And not just that, I also want you guys to be able to look back at your past self. So let's say 10 years, and look at yourself and say, hey, can you freely admit that you were a better person than back then? Are you a different person? um, are you different in a good way? Are you different in a bad way? What kind of expectations do you have of yourself, of your partner, if you have one, or god willing, you get one, or just companionship, right? I got a couple good friends, and they've been there with me through thick and thin, and I will do anything for them, even if that means going through the wild breezing tundras of Antarctica to the roaring water of Niagara Falls. If that meant that I could, help my friend, I definitely would. Um, of course, I'm trying to be poetic, but I have my own things in my own way. If they ever ask for help, I'm there right there. You know, I'm always willing to sacrifice and do what's needed. And I hope that when you meet people, you can find people who appreciate all that you do for them, and that when it comes in the end of the day, friendship is just like any relationship. It's a two-way street, and I hope you guys can really find that two-way street where you guys can stop and go as you please. There's a good flow, and every now and then maybe you have a little chat. But life goes on, and sometimes you're meant to go on the opposite ways on that two-way street. Sometimes you're on the same side of the road, and you know, I hope you all find that, because honestly, if it weren't for them, I don't know what I would be doing right now. I don't see myself honestly seeing it's worth it being alive, um, because everyone just puts you down a lot. Yeah. Anyways, not to get too depressing. That's all I wanted to say. Hope you all had a good one, and later days.